Welcome back here to the Home and Auto pregame show. Joining me now on the show is the head coach for the Lady Oaks volleyball team, head coach Ashley Kinsler. Coach, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us.
Excited about an opportunity to come back here. We spent a lot of time here in the gym last year with volleyball, with basketball. Got out to the ball diamond for baseball and softball. It really felt like a second home here. So I am glad that we get to start another season here. So just give us a recap here about how your season is going so far. I know you had talked that you have graduated a good number of seniors. So let me just talk about your team.
Yeah, we did. We lost quite a bit of seniors from last year, and we had a very successful run last year going to sectionals, which was great. The downfall to that is then this is a year of a lot of new for our players. We have basically 2 returning seniors that had significant playing time last year on the court. So they're our most experienced players. I have Aya, who's our leading libero. She led the conference last year in DIG, so she's an outstanding defensive player for me. I have Georgia Hoffman, who's the returning first-team all-conference hitter of the conference. She plays all the way around. She'll do well. She's a great leader, great captain. She brings a lot of force to the game for us. So both of them are looked to do a lot for us again this season. We have Ryan Vilbig. She's a starter for me this year. She played a decent amount on the court last year, but still, you know, there's big shoes to fill compared to what she was expected to do last year to this year. I have Lydia Fleury, who's back. She's just a sophomore, but she was a freshman on varsity last year who played full-time last year. She had an immense amount of growth from the beginning of the year to the end of the year. She's really come in hot this year as a hitter. So we're looking forward to continued growth as a sophomore for her. And then that is really it that's going to be on the court that has returning experience. We're really focusing this year on growth and building a program back up. We have a young team. We have 2 sophomores and a freshman that also get significant playing time this year. They're doing a great job, but with being a sophomore, new to varsity, and a freshman, there's a lot of growth there and a lot of learning, but they've been doing a wonderful job so far this season.
So talk to me a little bit about this season so far. I believe when I was looking at it, and I could be outdated here, but I thought I saw that you're currently 0-2.
Yep, so we did play last Thursday. So we're 0-2. We held a triangular for the first time last week Tuesday against an outstanding Dominican team. Great team, just an awesome, well-rounded team. We fought hard for them. We fell to Springs that same night, but suffered a few injuries. So that did not go as well as it could have. But we learned a lot of things about our bench at that time and how we need to make some adjustments so that if that ever happens again, where we can still stand. And then Thursday we went to the Amro Quad. We beat Amro in 2. Great team as well, tough match, but we beat them in 2. Then we faced Tri-County and we lost in extra points there. And then we finished with Ozaki and we swept them in 2 as well.
So 2-2 is your record.
Yes,
overall.
we are 2-2 overall.
Very good.
So last Thursday was a great, successful venture up to Amro for us. We played really well against 2 strong teams. And even Ozaki gave us a good fight, but I think against Ozaki we should have played better. But it was a good, successful night going into the weekend. So we're back here for Lomira tonight, and we're excited to be home and playing.
Well, the one thing all those girls, and I'm sure even some of them that are coming off the bench, is they do have experience in other sports playing somewhere along the line. Not necessarily varsity, especially the freshmen, but they've gotten involved, I'm assuming, in their other extracurricular activities.
Yes, absolutely.
Good evening, volleyball fans, and welcome to Oakfield, the home of the Mighty Oaks. That is new that they've got posted up there on the paint job that they have up there on the gym that I can remember, Justin. I don't remember if you remember seeing that or not. And they did a nice job painting the Oaks over there, and they've got this nice screen that's in the middle here. So very excited here to be broadcasting today this non-conference game between the Mighty Oaks of Oakfield out of the Trailways East conference, and they're going to be taking on the Lomira Lions out of the Flyway Conference. And again, much bigger opponent. In fact, almost everybody is going to be much bigger than Oakfield, although obviously their Trailways Conference will have a little bit more of an equalizer. Lomira, if I remember correctly, is over 300 in their student population, and Oakfield, I believe I saw, was sitting at 170. Got Jeff Sauer here. Joining me is Cam Hatcher, as well as Justin Schwartzmiller. So Cam, just you've seen a little bit of volleyball, so tell me a little bit about your thoughts about what we're going to see tonight.
A little bit of volleyball. I'm excited to get outside of CWC and see some more volleyball in the area. Always helps to see what competition's out there, and high school sports, nothing like it.
I completely agree. And Justin, this is probably your first volleyball game of the season. Justin's going to be running our portable camera. So Justin, just talking to me about your thoughts for tonight.
Yeah, I mean, this in a lot of other sports, this is a little bit of a rivalry, even though the schools aren't, anywhere. They're not. It's two smaller towns playing each other. And like softball, it's a rivalry, and they don't obviously play in football because Oakfield plays 7-on-7, but they normally play in basketball and other sports. But in wrestling, it's a big one normally. But this is a little bit of a, just a smaller school rivalry, a local area. It's only a 10-minute drive to each school.
Yeah, well, welcome to the Home and Auto pregame show. We're going to step aside here from some of our sponsors, and then we're going to come back and hear from head coach of the Mighty Oaks, Ashley Kinsler, and then hopefully we'll be getting pretty close to the warm-ups and getting ready to start. Again, you're listening to Jeff Sauer here on Radio Plus. We'll be back.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
You know, when planting season arrives, timing is everything. That's why you need a planter that's ready to strike when the conditions are right. Massey Ferguson planters are part of a long tradition of accurate planting with minimal downtime and required maintenance. It's a combination of precision, dependability, and performance worthy of the Massey Ferguson name and worthy of your farm. Stop by Waupun Equipment today or visit www.masseyferguson.us to learn more.
Brooke Bourne at Rock River Realty is a proud sponsor of high school sports. If buying or selling, Brooke Bourne is ready to go. Brooke Bourne at Rock River Realty has a 2.5% commission. Call 920-251-0500. That's 920-251-0500. Email brookebourne at rockriverrealty.com. If buying or selling, Brooke Bourne at Rock River Realty is ready to go. Now accepting new clients.
You work hard to make sure your family has everything they need. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
American Family Insurance.
A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Freshmen and our sophomores coming in, they are the ones with significant club experience, which has definitely helped them develop at a faster pace than some of our other players. And they're learning.
Welcome back here to the Home and Auto pregame show. Joining me now on the show is the head coach for the Lady Oaks volleyball team, head coach Ashley Kinsler. Coach, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us.
Excited about an opportunity to come back here. We spent a lot of time here in the gym last year with volleyball, with basketball. Got out to the ball diamond for baseball and softball. It really felt like a second home here. So I am glad that we get to start another season here. So just give us a recap here about how your season is going so far. I know you had talked that you have graduated a good number of seniors. So let me just talk about your team.
Yeah, we did. We lost quite a bit of seniors from last year, and we had a very successful run last year going to sectionals, which was great. The downfall to that is then this is a year of a lot of new for our players. We have basically 2 returning seniors that had significant playing time last year on the court. So they're our most experienced players. I have Aya, who's our leading libero. She led the conference last year in digs, so she's an outstanding defensive player for me. I have Georgia Hoffman, who's the returning first-team all-conference hitter of the conference. She plays all the way around. She'll do well. She's a great leader, great captain. She brings a lot of force to the game for us. So both of them are looked to do a lot for us again this season. We have Ryan Vilbig. She's a starter for me this year. She played a decent amount on the court last year, but still, you know, there's big shoes to fill compared to what she was expected to do last year to this year. I have Lydia Fleury, who's back. She's just a sophomore, but she was a freshman on varsity last year who played full-time last year. She had an immense amount of growth from the beginning of the year to the end of the year. She's really come in hot this year as a hitter. So we're looking forward to continued growth as a sophomore for her. And then that is really it that's going to be on the court that has returning experience. We're really focusing this year on growth and building a program back up. We have a young team. We have 2 sophomores and a freshman that also get significant playing time this year. They're doing a great job, but with being a sophomore, new to varsity, and a freshman, there's a lot of growth there and a lot of learning, but they've been doing a wonderful job so far this season.
So talk to me a little bit about this season so far. I believe when I was looking at it, and I could be outdated here, but I thought I saw that you're currently 0-2.
Yep, so we did play last Thursday. So we're 0-2. We held a triangular for the first time last week Tuesday against an outstanding Dominican team. Great team, just an awesome, well-rounded team. We fought hard for them. We fell to Springs that same night, but suffered a few injuries. So that did not go as well as it could have. But we learned a lot of things about our bench at that time and how we need to make some adjustments so that if that ever happens again, where we can still stand. And then Thursday we went to the Amro Quad. We beat Amro in 2. Great team as well, tough match, but we beat them in 2. Then we faced Tri-County and we lost in extra points there. And then we finished with Ozaki and we swept them in 2 as well.
So 2-2 is your record.
Yes,
overall.
we are 2-2 overall.
Very good.
So last Thursday was a great, successful venture up to Amro for us. We played really well against 2 strong teams. And even Ozaki gave us a good fight, but I think against Ozaki we should have played better. But it was a good, successful night going into the weekend. So we're back here for Lomira tonight, and we're excited to be home and playing.
Well, the one thing all those girls, and I'm sure even some of them that are coming off the bench, is they do have experience in other sports playing somewhere along the line. Not necessarily varsity, especially the freshmen, but they've gotten involved, I'm assuming, in their other extracurricular activities.
Yes, absolutely. And even, the freshmen and our sophomores coming in, they are the ones with significant club experience, which has definitely helped them develop at a faster pace than some of our other players. And they're learning right along with the rest of them. So they're well supported, and we're really looking forward to growth this year.
Yeah. And fortunately, you don't have to worry about that until October, right?
Correct.
So you've got all that time, and you've got great leadership from some of your seniors who, again, have had that opportunity there. So tonight, you got coming in here to play in your home gymnasium, the Lomira Lions. Tell me a little bit about what you know about Lomira from out of the Flyway.
Yeah, it's a non-conference game for us. The Flyway Conference is obviously a very tough conference in Division III. So the level of play for us will be challenging tonight. We know that. We worked really hard on our defense because I know that they are going to have a pretty hot outside and middle hitter coming in from last year that returned. So I know that, they have two very strong hitters that we will face defensively. So we took a lot of time last night to prep for that on our Labor Day practice. And just, serving well. One thing from Thursday we learned is that it's great to hit our serving targets, but it's better when our serving targets also stay in bounds. So we have some serving improvements to make for tonight. But defensively, we've said all year so far, we don't have the 6-foot front row like we had last season. We're a bit smaller, so we are living in the land of defense, and that's really where we pride ourselves. So hopefully we can, step our defense up and be able to protect that net a little bit.
Excellent. That's, again, like I said, I'm excited to be back here in Oakfield and getting an opportunity to cover you guys here. And I know we've got you on the schedule several more times throughout the season. Is there anything else you'd like to add here on the Home and Auto pregame show?
No, we're very excited to be back in the gym, excited to be here and home. We're excited to have more home events last season. We didn't have too many home events, so we're very excited for this season. And we have a great group of girls that are ready to play hard, and I think that's going to, hopefully that'll matter in the end as well.
Well, thank you, Coach, for joining us here on the show. And again, we're looking forward to calling this game. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here along with Cam Hatcher and Justin Schwartzmiller here on Radio Plus. We'll be back after these messages.
Someone to take care of your tree needs? Call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard to get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Joint or spine pain holding you back from the activities you love? Exhausted from relying on pain medications? Dreading the thought of steroid shots or invasive surgery? At New Medical Center, we believe in tapping into your body's own natural healing abilities. Our cutting-edge regenerative treatments use your body's own natural biologics to repair and restore damaged tissues. Imagine getting back to a life of movement and freedom in one simple in-office procedure. No downtime, no lengthy hospital stays, and no painful recovery. Isn't it time you reclaimed your life from pain? Call us at 920-324-9899 or visit us online at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. New Medical Center, 160 Gateway Drive in Waupun. What are you waiting for? Get back to living pain-free. Call New Medical Center now.
Welcome back here to Oakfield as we get ready here for a non-conference volleyball action between the Lomira Lions and the Oakfield Lady Oaks. Getting ready here, starting of the warm-ups here. I cannot remember, Cam, you'll have to tell me, but if I remember correctly, there's 3 different sessions here with the warm-ups. Both of them start out here with 6 minutes of warm-up time right now, and then they each get 7 minutes or 6 minutes of serving and receive and set and spike and all that other fun stuff.
Have a little shared court time, and then they'll split up, and each team will get their own court time to do their various warm-ups and such. I think it's a little excessive, but maybe that's just me.
Yeah, I think that is a lot, but yeah, I guess each sport has their specific warm-up expectations,
That's right.
and I don't know the rationale behind it, but if it's because of no injuries, I hope that actually is the case. So let's talk a little bit about here from Lomira. The only thing that I could find out there, Cam, when I was looking to talk with to check out Lomira's, I thought I saw that their record currently is 0-2, which kind of surprised me because I was looking at early season stuff, and I thought for sure that Lomira was going to be one of those teams that was going to be pretty dominant in the flyway. Now, of course, in the flyway you have Laconia, who I had a great interview with Coach Weiss over at Laconia, and I had a chance to talk to her about how they're kind of on a revenge factor right now because they were ranked number 1 all the way through the season, 32-1 or 32-0, and then Springs, boom, takes and knocks them out in the regional final. So rankings don't mean nothing.
Yep.
And Laconia was done. So by right now, again, they graduated, I believe, 2 seniors, so they reloaded almost their entire starting roster once again, plus their substitutes. So they definitely have thanks, Justin, on that. They definitely have a score to settle as far as for Laconia. But let's talk a little bit about Lomira again. I take that back. I was wrong. Head coach is Lauren Norse. I believe that's how you pronounce it. What I'm looking at is I see that they are 0-1 the first time that they played. They played against Dodgeland, and they lost to Dodgeland 3-1, and that kind of surprises me. Unless there was something that was taking place over there that they just weren't quite ready to play, or they had some injuries, or they had some people who had to sit out. But that was on Thursday, and I don't know. With all this experience that we just saw here by looking at the roster and the starting lineup here, I definitely was thinking that they should be pretty strong again in the flyway and out here playing constantly.
You would expect that with returning so much age. You know, we see so many teams, Oakfield included, that have underclassmen starting on the varsity roster, some of them for the first time ever stepping foot on the varsity floor. You kind of expect some of those early season hiccups, but with Lomira, coming in with a little more age, a little more experience, you kind of don't expect that. But therein again, like we saw with CWC, they revamped their rotations and everything, and they have a lot of players playing different positions now, different rotations, things that they have to get used to. Maybe that's something Lomira is dealing with, but you can only expect with that age, loaded with juniors and seniors, that it's not going to take them long to right the ship.
Thanks for joining us here so far on the Home and Auto pregame show. We're going to step aside and get some more of our sponsors and advertisers in. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here with Cam Hatcher on the main camera, and joining us also on the portable. And I think Justin forgets that he actually has a microphone that it's actually a pretty sweet setup, Justin, isn't it?
Yeah. That was interesting, but it's pretty nice. Yeah, it's a lot different not having just little earphones and having a full headset. It's much nicer. Your ears don't feel like they're just.
I will tell you, when you've got that mobile cam, be careful how close you get to the huddle. That microphone might pick up too much.
I'll mute it.
All right, we'll step aside. We'll be back. You listen to Jeff Sauer here on Radio Plus.
With All-Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Now is the time to get your maintenance plan to prevent an AC conundrum. Don't forget, we sell and install Coleman furnaces too.
Call 920-763-2301. Log on allphasecomforts.com. Providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Good luck, Oakfield, in your game today from Coles, Henke, and Kemmel Insurance. They've been serving the community for more than 80 years. Well-trained, experienced agents that work for you. Coles, Henke, and Kemmel Insurance makes the insurance process easy and affordable. See Julie, Wendy, and Dennis today for any and all of your insurance needs. Coles, Henke, and Kemmel Insurance of Brownsville and Oakfield. Good luck, Oaks, in your game today.
Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant offers a wide range of menu items, but is well known for their fabulous Friday fish fry salad bar, which is available both Fridays and Saturdays, along with Saturday prime rib. Another local favorite is the Sunday broasted chicken special, which comes with mashed potatoes or choice of potato, corn, and dinner roll for an affordable price. Katie also offers catering for just about any need or occasion. Katie will customize the menu to your needs. Check out Katie's Log Cabin Daily Specials Tuesday through Sunday, downtown Oakfield.
Oak Central, your hub for great eats in Oakfield, is an honored supporter of Oakfield athletics and tonight's game, serving American classics and fish fry dinners like ale-battered shrimp, bluegill, and poor man's lobster. Oak Central, just like home, but with more friends, more food, and more fun. Follow Oak Central on Facebook for their menu and events. Oak Central, an honored supporter of Oakfield athletics and tonight's game.
The Oakfield Booster Club is a proud sponsor of today's game. The Oakfield Booster Club is a nonprofit organization that supports athletics and other projects that affect the youth of our community. The money raised helps to purchase athletic equipment, off-season programs, facility improvements, and more, scholarships, and many other items for the district in our community. The Oakfield Booster Club is a proud sponsor of the Oakfield Oaks in today's game. Log on to facebook.com/the Oakfield Booster Club.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
Welcome back here to Oakfield. It is blackout night. And gotta love that. Make sure you remind me, I think I have to change one of the settings on the camera there, Cam, because I see the face detection is popping up. So that typically happens when one of the batteries went dead. And blackout over there, they were dancing before to the music. So the students are all into this. And you heard Coach Kinsler talk about how she's excited about having so many more home matches over there. I see athletic director Doug Mock walking over there. He must be sitting over there. Maybe he's running the music. So, again, we really spent a lot of time here at Oakfield last year following their programs. They treated us so well. And really looking forward again to seeing how well we can cover their program this season. But there's so many talented programs in the entire area that it'll be very interesting. Let's talk a little bit about some of the players here for Lomira. You heard Coach talk about it, but let's talk about on the attack side so far. Leading the team in attacks is Georgia Hoffman. She's got 35 kills. She's had 11 errors, and she's taken 110 attempts, so her kill percentage is only at 21.8%. Layla Bass is second on the team. She's got 14 kills on 35 total attempts. That gives her a 31.4% kill percentage. Setter on the team is returning. That is number 10, Alexis Liebnow. Alexis has 48 sets. Hayden Colleen has 20 sets for the team, and then there's sporadically a couple of other ones that are in there. Service leaders. Now, again, it's kind of got to take a look at how many times they've served and that type of rotation here. But Aya Savergino is currently the serve leader with 28 serves. She's got 8 service aces. So the stats that I'm looking at here for from WSN go by service aces. So you've got Savergino and Alexis Liebnow both with 8 aces. Service errors, Savergino's with only 3 on her 28 attempts. Liebnow with only 2 service errors on her 42 attempts. So Liebnow with a 95.2% execution rate on her serves. That's pretty decent, I think, when you're thinking about her serve percentage.
Absolutely. I think that goes, some of the other games we've watched, we talk how disheartening it is to see the girls just hit a serve into the net or way out of bounds. Do the small things, get that serve in, give yourself a chance. And her and Savarino both definitely with that high of a percentage on the serve, you feel great as a coach sending them to the line.
But I can tell you also, I don't know what you did, but I was watching a lot of volleyball because of some of this preseason stuff that's taken place so far at the college level. Wow, I mean, you've got teams ranked in the top, I believe it was top 14, 15 that have been playing each other to start out the season. Yeah. Badgers not doing so well right now, but you've got some incredible teams that are out there, and even they are dumping this stuff into the net, and you just want to just go, why? Just get it back into play. At least give yourselves a chance rather than giving up that easy freebie point.
I think they won yesterday. They did win yesterday.
Over.
I don't know who they played yesterday, but
Minnesota,
I don't know who they played yesterday because I think that one was at 5-serve too.
Yeah, there was. So I had a couple of. I watched last night when I was trying to get everything situated. I think it was a replay at 1 o'clock in the morning. They were playing. I believe it was Stanford, and they lost to Stanford. So I think that was the Saturday game, if I remember correctly. Did they actually play on?
They lost to Texas too.
Yeah, and Kentucky.
And was it Kentucky or Louisville?
No, Kentucky. They had lost to their very first one. So yeah, but again.
And they played I think all 4 of the teams they played were actually in the top 10.
Yeah, right, exactly. So talking about loading up your schedule, but the point being that I saw them doing the same thing, dropping it into the net, and I saw the same thing. I coached tennis for 11 years, and there was nothing that drove me bonkers more than to watching a double fault. And I believe when I'm trying to think of which American star it was. I want to say that it was Coco Gauff who ended up getting beat by another American, but she had, if I remember correctly, I want to say 16 or 18 double faults. 3 points. Wow. You cannot win when you're giving away points. Let's get back in here and talk a little bit about, so we're going to be paying a lot of attention to serves this season. Some defensive specialty stats that have taken back. Again, you got Aya Savarino with 29 defensive stops, Georgia Hoffman with 24, and then everybody else is down into single digits. Blocks so far on the season, and I think that those are a little deceptive to keep track of as well here. So I'm trying to just, I can't even interpret the language here, so I'm not even going to try to do so with the letters that are there. I think what we'll do is we'll step aside so I can fix the camera, and then Cam's going to tell me what those things are as we come back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer, Justice Schwartzmiller on the portable, and Cam Hatcher here on the main camera. We'll be back here on Radio Plus.
We make you feel at home and auto sales, great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
You know, when planting season arrives, timing is everything. That's why you need a planter that's ready to strike when the conditions are right. Massey Ferguson planters are part of a long tradition of accurate planting with minimal downtime and required maintenance. It's a combination of precision, dependability, and performance worthy of the Massey Ferguson name and worthy of your farm. Stop by Waupun Equipment today or visit www.masseyferguson.us to learn more.
Brooke Bourne at Rock River Realty is a proud sponsor of high school sports. If buying or selling, Brooke Bourne is ready to go. Brooke Bourne at Rock River Realty has a 2.5% commission. Call 920-251-0500. That's 920-251-0500. Email brookebourne at rockriverrealty.com. If buying or selling, Brooke Bourne at Rock River Realty is ready to go. Now accepting new clients.
You work hard to make sure your family has everything they need. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
American Family Insurance.
A reminder.
Welcome back here to Oakfield as we're getting ready to get started here in this contest. About 3 minutes and 30 seconds before we get to the starting lineups here. I think we got a little bit later start than I expected with we had the freshman game and the JV game here, so it's 7:35. I expected it to start. I believe it was at a 7 o'clock start. Justin is on the portable. I'm going to switch to Justin's camera there. He's got a nice one. And got some great cheering over there by some of the girls from Oakfield over there. And you've got the student section. Justin on the portable over there. You can see the Lomira girls are still warming up as he's swinging around there. I think Coach Mock is sitting right over to your little bit there. We're right up over here. Justin's almost had a shot at us and then just swung away from us. And there's Coach Mock and getting ready for the tickets and stuff there. So there we are up here. You've got Radio Plus up here with Cam and Justin. And really, I'm looking forward to this. I just don't know what it has been over the last couple of years, but I have really enjoyed and have been very excited about volleyball taking place here. So let's see if we can get back into those stats. Cam was smart enough to reach out to the better half.
I had to touch base with the professionals.
So what has she got for us?
We've got solo blocks, leading the team in solo blocks here. Lydia Fleury
yeah,
with 4, Georgia Hoffman with 3, and then block assists. So 2 of them together. Layla Bass with 3, Georgia and Hayden Colleen both with 2. And then blocking errors. We don't want to say who's leading in that one, but still below 10, which is good, given the number of attempts they're getting. And then I'm not positive on this last one if the proper term is a blocking tool or a deflection. They hit it off their hands, goes out of bounds. So that's what that should be.
Okay.
So kind of a negative stat, if you will, on that. But given those numbers, those are still pretty good.
Everybody has gotten it. Looks like pretty close to a block across the 6.
Yeah.
Starters.
And I can only imagine the ones that don't have one more than likely are
probably vertically challenged like I was.
Right.
And now that I'm not as vertically challenged, I'm more width challenged. So that's a problem. But that would be probably, I'm guessing, some of that. So thanks, Danielle, for getting that information to us. Just want to quickly check in and see also where we're at. I've been working on trying to build that starter slide. I haven't had a chance to get that quite built yet, so we'll probably have one more round of some advertisements coming up here. I think this is the last of the warm-up rounds here.
Yep.
You can see on the New Medical Center Integrated Healthcare scoreboard, there's 30 seconds left on that. And again, this has been the Home and Auto pre-game show. We've had all kinds of information that we've shared. And again, I want to thank all of our sponsors for helping us be able to broadcast these games here with Radio Plus. I hear from so many of the schools and the coaches and the players and the parents about how enjoyable it is for them to have the opportunity to have their games broadcast and a chance to go back and watch them. So I'm not familiar again with what all the protocols here. I can't remember paying attention if it is are they going to announce the starters first, or do they do the national anthem? For some reason, I want to say they're going to do the national anthem. So
I feel like each school has their own pregame ritual, if you will, for volleyball. I've seen several different ones, but it looks like we are going to get a national anthem here. So we will take a break and step aside to get another word from our sponsors. It's Cameron Hatcher and Jeff Sauer here with Radio Plus.
Ben's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Ben's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Ben's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees when you meet the monthly qualification criteria. There's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Joint or spine.
Oakfield Elevator is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Oakfield Elevator is a feed and grain company. They service clients within a 30-mile radius of Oakfield. They specialize in dairy feeds, but also have steer, pig, chicken, and other small animal feeds, as well as corn for wildlife. Oakfield also has a grain facility in which they market corn and soybeans for local farmers. Oakfield Elevator of downtown Oakfield. Good luck in your game today.
Welcome back here to Oakfield as we just got done with the starting lineups here, with the national anthem. Let's go through the starting lineups for Lomira. Number 3, Emily Fenrick. Number 4, trying to make sure I got the numbers here. Number 7, Rachel Cervenka, thank you very much. I'll let you take it over, Cam. You got the pronunciation. Number 13,
Haley Kasperi.
Number
14, Mia Norland.
Number 15,
Nora Buskey.
And Libro, Libero, whichever you choose. Number 5,
Savannah Taylor.
So again, looking at the roster across here, there's only one sophomore on this team, so a lot of seniors, a lot of juniors. So Lomira should be in a pretty decent shape as far as their experience. Let's go for the starting lineup here for the Oakfield Oaks. Leading things off here, number 1, Aya Savergino. She's a senior. Number 3, Ryan Vielbig. She is also a senior. Number 4, Hayden Colleen for the Oaks is a sophomore. Number 10, Alexis Liebnow. She is a senior. Number 11 is Layla Bass. She's a junior. It should be number 12, Lydia Fleury. She's a sophomore. And the senior, who just is dominant here in volleyball as well as in basketball, Georgia Hoffman. First time that she's probably playing volleyball in a long time without having her sister out on the court. Head coach for the Oakfield Oaks, again, is Ashley Kinsler. Assistant coach is Stephen Gross. Abigail Gonzalez, Katie Weiss, and Lainey Shep is the team manager. Head coach for Lomira is Lauren Norse. Assistant is Jennifer Sartori, Tinley Gassner, and Rochelle Burke. Give a quick shout out quickly if I've got the administration here. I don't have it for Oakfield, but over at Lomira, my old assistant principal, Kyle Tuig, is now over there as the assistant principal and the athletic director. Deb Yankee is the principal. The superintendent is Ty Brightlow over there. So I know all these from my days as an administrator and serving as a teacher and then to a dean of students, and I think I've seen it all after 29 years, and I'm just happy and tickled pink that I'm serving as a para right now at CWC. Getting ready to serve here, so they're trying to set up the rotation. And we talked about this, Cam, before, so we get to talk about this over and over, but I got to pay attention. So Justin, just make sure that you don't flip out of those too soon, right? I know it's the first time. Just stick with as many as you can. So Lomira's going to be serving. It's going to be number 14, Mia Norland. Is going to be serving to start the match here for the Lions, or the Lionesses. Oh, no. What did we talk about?
Yep. It's free serves right into the net.
First point to the Lady Oaks, based upon dropping that one into the net. Leading things off is Alexis Liebnow for the Oaks. Gets it over, put up into the air on the return by Trista Gassner. And a free ball coming over. Set it up into Liebnow. Swinging his Hoffma. Block in front by number 13 and number 7 for Lomira. Point, double hit, double contact.
Yep.
I'm going to try and set up the instant replay while Cam is... he's going to pick it up for right now. Some of the announcing. Justin, you can also jump in there when you see something. Good return of serve. 2-0 here. The Lady Oaks with a start. Hoffman this time into the net.
Not quite enough up on that one. I don't know if the set was a little low or what, or swing a little too quick, but I don't think that was a block. I don't think it cleared the tape at all.
It did not. Definitely did not. And we've talked about that also when we were over at CWC. We saw a lot of CWC in a couple of their triangular as well as their tournament. Return a serve this time. Georgia Hoffman puts it up. It's going to be into the net. It's going to be number 13, Haley Kasperi. And it's going to be a point to the Lady Oaks. Kasperi Jr. Each official we've also found out too, we know this, so that good shot there by Justin coming around and getting a shot of the serve. And the free one into the net. I don't know if somebody just doesn't want to take control or what's happening so far. Maybe it's a bunch of nerves playing in front of a big crowd after first day of school.
That's right.
For most. Ball put up.
Nice shot get there by Fleury. Send it down in the back row with the power. They weren't able to handle it.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll get some good zoomed-in shots there, too, with Justin out there, out on the court, especially with some of the close to him. Popped up into the air on the return to serve by Ivy Schultz. Free ball coming back over again. Put up into the air by Bass. Swinging and trying to put it away was number 11 for the Lady Oaks. That one's going to go out.
Long.
And it is now 5-2 for the Lady Oaks. See if I can get that set up on the instant replay here soon. Rotation error. Boy, I'm not sure what is absolutely going on here. So coach is trying to have a conversation. So are they moving too soon? Can you tell, Justin? I didn't really see it there. I don't know if you saw him. It looked like the motion that he made was that it was too soon. Here comes the serve again. That's number 12 for Oakfield, Lydia Fleury. Free ball coming up to the outside. Taking a swing is Hayden Colleen, just a sophomore. But you heard Coach talk about it. They don't have the size that they had last year, but that doesn't stop them from attacking the ball. Touch, tried to get it up there. Little dink shot over the front row. I'm going to hit that instant. Get that back. Coming back here down on the court with Justin. Getting a good shot here of the server. That is going to be number 2 for Lomira, Tessa Kettinger. Free ball. Yep, couldn't quite get underneath it. It was the libero for the Lady Oaks. That was number 1, Aya Savargino. Is it Aya or Aya? I think it's Aya, but I'm not 100% sure now. Here comes the serve by Kettinger, 6-4. It is here on the New Medical Center Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. We have a great vantage. They've always set us up nice. What a big swing. Pulls up. I don't think was able to bring it back in. Georgia Hoffman dug that one out, but by the Lions. Lionesses really sounds more like, to me, is what it should be. Trying to dump it in there was Bass. Could not get a hold of it. And we'll come back out to that main camera shot.
I know it's still early, but so far for the Oaks, you know, it's just small things. Sets just a little bit off, passes just a little bit off.
Right now it's the team that's making the least amount of mistakes. Tied at 6-6. Hoffman to lead now, and we got 2 girls taking a swing. Not sure where that's coming from. You had a double attack there. You had Hayden Colleen and number 11, Layla Bass, both going out in the center. So I think that was some of the growing pains that Coach was talking about. Nice shot there. Justin Kettinger was a good run here on the serve. Savargino brings it back into play, trying to get a center to the outside hitter. Good block, but into the stands, and a celebration by the Lions. Blackout night here in the Oakfield Gymnasium. Kettinger with the serve to Hoffman. To lead now, outside with a swing by number 9, Meredith Steinke. Just a sophomore, and there was a touch. At least that's what. So not 100% sure. 8-7, Lionesses from Lomira with the lead. Here's the serve. The libero put it up, that's number 5, and it's gonna be a double hit, double contact.
Yep.
Is that the official term?
I think it is double hit. It may be double contact. Double hit sounds better in my opinion.
But they are definitely calling it tight. I don't know if you think so, Justin. You need me to turn you up on your volume in your ears? Is that better?
No, it's pretty loud. I can hear it pretty good.
Okay. Free ball coming over, back at it. Tipped up by Bass. Back set. That was from Colleen out to Addie Henke, just a freshman. And a free ball put over by Hoffman in the center. Quick dig there by Hoffman. Popped it up and a swing. And it's going to be a point, double contact.
Wow, calling it very close.
With one thing I'll say is Lomira, since they've put in Nora Buskey, she's a little bit taller than everyone else they've had on their team. They've given up a lot of size without her in there.
Good serve there by number 10 from Lomira. And roofing it and dumping it in there, number 10. And didn't quite have the shot on Justin there to get the zoom-in celebration, but serving again for Lomira. Good hard serve again. That's Trista Gassner, and I believe that's going to go outside out. 10-9 is the score here on your New Medical Center Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. Great serve, dug out by the libero. Free one coming back to the outside. Hoffman with some power, but coming right back over. Nice play by Lomira. Back set, dunk, and it's going to be double contact. They're calling on Lomira.
That is, I mean,
on a yeah.
I'm not a referee.
Yeah, right. And we can't necessarily see it, even if Justin is zoomed right in on it. We may not have it exactly, but I just think they're calling it pretty tight. Popped up there by number 10, Trista Gasner. Ball comes back over to the middle hit. Block again. Good size across there by Lomira. Good shuffle across, and ball comes back, and a point. What a job there by the Lionesses of Lomira, and we're tied at 11. Good contest here.
Very good contest.
The serve now is number 15, Nora Buskey. We were talking about that before, Justin, with that height that she has. Outside Hoffman. Good dig out there by Trista Gasner. That's going to sail out. Lady Oaks with a 12-11 lead. Buskey's going to sub out. Comes back in is the libero Savannah Taylor. And here's the serve. I didn't see who was on the serve there. Hoffman just missed it into the net. They're going to say whether it was Hoffman or whether it was number 12 for the Lady Oaks, Lydia Fleury. Lexus Liebnow is going to come back in for Addie Henke, who came in as, I believe, as the setter there, so it must rotate the freshman out. Going to serve right now for Lomira is going to be number 14. That's going to be Mia Norland, a junior. Popped up into the air. Savargino tried to get it after the flurry, or sorry, Hayden Colleen popped it up. Still trying to get used to these numbers. I don't even know how to fill it out. I'm looking at it. I can't tell. Serve again by Lomira. Free ball coming over as that's put over by number 12, Lydia Fleury. She's in the front this time. She gets the block and the stuff. And it's 13-all. Ball coming back over. Lexus Liebnow is going to go back to serve. Here comes the serve by Liebnow. Good shot there by Justin. Put back up. Touch. Swinging away is Georgia Hoffman. Lomira with it again. Free ball. Savargino right to the center. Gives it over to Fleury. And a nice set there by Liebnow. And gonna go out. And there's one of those free points. 14-all. Serving is gonna be number 1 for Lomira. That is gonna be Ivy Schultz. Popped up there by number 4, Colleen. Brings back Colleen, put it right down the line. Good play there. What a shot on the bump shot there. I don't know if it's a bump shot, but it was a great kill.
There you go.
From the bump position. And gives the Lady Oaks the lead, 15-14. Here in the first set, we got that clarified this weekend. Georgia Hoffman on the serve, goes back to her outside hitting position. That's gonna go over the hands, 15-all. Trading points back and forth. Serving down for Lomira. Savannah Taylor, the libero. Wearing all black. almost joining the student section for Oakfield. It's a good quick set right into the middle. That's going to go over, and it's going to go out. Side out, 16-15. From the National Exchange Bank and Trust broadcast booth, we're bringing you this non-conference match between the Lady Oaks and the Lomira Lions. Good swing there on the line. Line judges got it. 16 all. Again, you got the students who are pretty excited about being back in school, maybe?
No, maybe that's the word we'll give it.
Benefit of the doubt, right? Here comes the serve now by Lomira's number 2, Aaron Zenner. Put up, Liebnow goes right back. I don't know that would necessarily went over, but they're going to give credit to Colleen for doing so. Coming back to the center. They are liking that middle hit. Free ball coming back, good deep push there by Bass. And couldn't quite get the tip over on the left side. And a side out. 17-16.
I have noticed for either team when their communication is good, they are, getting a good pass set and kill out of each rotation here. But when they're not communicating, they're letting simple, easy mistakes happen.
Free ball coming, yeah. I think that went out. I couldn't quite see it. Yeah, okay. So that was number 9 for the Oaks, Meredith Steinke. Serve here for Lomira, number 10, Trista Gasner. Right to the center, Georgia Hoffman laying out to get it. And a good point and a put away right there. That's number 11 for having laid out for that. It's the excitement once again. We've talked about this numerous times. The pureness of sport is here at the high school level.
Absolutely.
Over, quick, tried to put it into the corner. Nice hustle by Lomira. Severgino to the outside on the set this time. Trying to get it into the center. Severgino puts it back up in. Pulled back by Hayden Colleen. Free ball coming over. And a smash! Georgia Hoffman says, have a seat. I think she finally said, here we go. I get a chance to show my power. Nice serve again there by Ryan Viewbig. Senior. It's going to be put up by Viewbig. Great serve to the, or set to the outside, and Hoffman once again says yes. Setting up in that front row. Hitting here on the outside because it's to the left side, right? We learned that, we got taught that. Blocked by, this time, she says. We're gonna step aside here in Oakfield. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer, Cam Hatcher, and Justin Schwartzmiller on the portable. Actually, Justin, I think we'll stay here. See if we can get into that huddle there, and let's see what Oakfield coaches got to say. I know it wasn't their timeout, but, well, no, don't pick it up on the mic. But, but I always love to see this. I think this is one of my favorite shots that we get with that portable unit, is to get out there and get into the huddles here, see the coaches, see the girls' reactions. This as well as when we get out there when we're doing the introductions and stuff like that. So I don't know what Justin was laughing there. I missed it because I was looking away. But, you know, like when they do their introductions and stuff, 21-17, good run here right now by the Lady Oaks. If I counted correctly, I believe that's 3 in a row here, or 4 in a row. Yeah, Justin, what do you got?
Oakfield's coach was not excited to be on camera. She had to move to have her back.
Okay, I see. So I think next time, guess what you're doing? You're walking all the way around the hole. Good serve again here by Oakfield. Severgino pulls one out. Here comes the set to Georgia. Just a little bit low. They're going to call double contact again on number 4, Hayden Colleen. And Lomira is able to finally break the streak there, so the timeout worked. 21-18, 3-point differential. Serving is number 15. That is Nora Buskey. Good set. Hoffman with a dink shot. Not only can she show the power.
What placement. What placement.
They're going to say it was into the net, but I'm writing this in the scorebook. I'm giving that point to Hoffman. Having some fun out there. Severgino on the serve. That's going to roll up the arms, and that's going to go off of the wall. Nope. Point 23-18, 2 away from taking the first set. Doug Mock talking to Justin there, so we'll wait to see what he has to say. Popped up. Oh, good push over there by Lomira. Severgino laying out. Our portable camera had a good shot there, but missed it. Helping out there in the student section.
Justin, get over there getting some pointers.
Yeah, I think so. 23-19, Coach Mock. I know him as coach because he was there coaching the whole time. Yeah, Doug Mock loves to have fun as the athletic director. I know he still teaches a couple of classes in Fayette as well. I believe at the middle school level.
You mean all athletic directors don't teach classes as well?
Yeah, I know. You're one of those same things, too. I keep forgetting that they added that to your title. Georgia tries to put it on. She's not as strong, obviously, on the right side. That's going to go right back at Hayden Colleen. She couldn't put it up. And point to Lomira. Madison Bowden on the serve, a senior. 23-20 here on the New Medical Center Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. Severgino tries to get it into the center and a swing. A hard job there. Free ball coming over. Great swing by number 12, Lydia Fleury. And Hoffman says, yeah, good call. They're asking for the tip. I don't think so. Good call on the line, too. I could see that one here. Now let's see what we got there on the portable. Good shot coming here from Justin as the serve's going to come right at him. Again, Bowden on the serve for the Lionesses. Popped up into the air, swinging his Liebnow, and they're going to say point into the net. It's going to be number 7, I believe.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know if Liebnow did.
Off guard. And we've talked about that too, how impressive that is that the setters know when to go. Good swing on the outside by Lomira. Georgia Hoffman off of the block. That's going to come up here in the stands. And right there, the Lady Oaks take the first set, 25-21. And we're going to have a changeover here on the sides. And we're going to step aside. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer, Cam Hatcher, and Justin Schwartzmiller down on the portable camera down on the floor as it's blackout night here, getting ready with the roller coaster start. A little bit of excitement. We'll be back.
Back from the activities you love? Exhausted from relying on pain medications? Dreading the thought of steroid shots or invasive surgery? At New Medical Center, we believe in tapping into your body's own natural healing abilities. Our cutting-edge regenerative treatments use your body's own natural biologics to repair and restore damaged tissues. Imagine getting back to a life of movement and freedom in one simple in-office procedure. No downtime, no lengthy hospital stays, and no painful recovery. Isn't it time you reclaimed your life from pain? Call us at 920-324-9899 or visit us online at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. New Medical Center, 160 Gateway Drive in Waupun. What are you waiting for? Get back to living pain-free. Call New Medical Center now.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Now is the time to get your maintenance plan to prevent an AC conundrum. Don't forget, we sell and install Coleman furnaces too.
Call 920-763-2301. Log on allphasecomforts.com. Providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Welcome back here to Oakfield. Justin on the portable got a good shot in there with Lomira's coach, Lauren Norse, and the girls for Lomira. Again, they started out, we were talking about this, Cam. They started out, this was a great start to the contest, although I'm going to have to say it was a lot of errors and mistakes that made it close.
Yep, it definitely did from both sides. You know, it wasn't one-sided. Both teams had service errors into the net, out of bounds. Long kills, and a lot of double hits by both teams. That might have been the most double hits I've seen called in a single set, much less a game. Expect to see some of those errors tightened up here, and those simple mistakes taken care of. But either way, still great volleyball. I fully expect we're going to see another tight set here.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you right there, but towards the end of that set, Georgia Hoffman decided she was going to be taken over, and did she take over with, I want to say, at least 3 kills right in a row, and then she came back with a dink shot. So Justin was in there with the student section there on the portable. Getting ready here. Ladies dancing around out there for Oakfield with one underneath their belt already. It's got to help being here at home. I mean, it's loud. Playing a big rivalry, you get the first set underneath your belt. And it's got to help when you're clicking on all cylinders after. Again, I think it was about 13-13 when they finally started to play without making mistakes.
Yeah. Both teams really cleaned up play a lot, and you expect to see that continue here.
Starting things out for Oakfield is going to be number 10, Alexis Liebnow on the serve. Put back up right to the setter, to the outside, and a block. And they're going to say a point into the net. Ooh, I'm going to agree right there with Lydia. I don't think. Bit of a strand of the clothing or something that's a touch that we couldn't quite see.
Her hair fell out of her ponytail and touched it.
But I found out that your ponytail can hit it. Wow, out of the back row. Hello. What a... I did not pick up the number there. I don't know if you saw it down there, Justin. Did you have a Cam?
I did not.
Yeah. Comes the serve again. 2-0 for Lomira. Free ball coming back over. Set to the outside and through the block, this time of Hoffman and Fleury. I believe on the outside swing in there again. Was that number 10?
13.
Number 13, yeah.
The first one was number 10.
Okay, gotcha. Well, she came flying out of that back row, and definitely Trista Gassner hammered that ball down. Hoffman goes back to the outside, and putting it back over in play was Hayden Colleen. That's going to go out, and Lady Oaks are finally going to get on the scoreboard. 3-1. But they got one set in hand. Beautiful place to call a game. We're sitting up here in the National Exchange Bank and Trust broadcast booth, right at center court with the camera. Didn't realize when we got here that there's going to be double hit, double contact, 3-2. They're calling it. I'm not saying that they're not applying the rule. That I am
Right.
not saying. It just seems that it's very tight.
And I know there was some rule changes this year
Was this
with
a point of
regards
emphasis?
to a double contact,
Okay.
or a carry when you're setting. So
Yeah.
I know they kind of
got it
lightened up a little bit as far as that's concerned. But this is to have this many double hits called as a referee. I would expect him to stop the game or talk to the captains and tell
Figure
them
out,
what
yeah.
they're doing, because the girls keep doing it over and over and over again. You know, maybe the ref is looking at something that they think they're doing right.
What a great shot there. Good thing I put that main in there. It's a nice set. So Mia Norland is the setter. I did not realize, obviously, that until but we're sitting here watching. Sorry, what's the... Okay, 4-4. Fleury again with the serve. This time off the Libro's hands, and they have taken the lead. What a run. I believe that's 3 points here in a row here for the Lady Oaks and Lydia Fleury. Very interesting. I'm just watching, and I know you're doing the same thing, Cam, and I know that you saw it over there too, Justin. That's going to go off the hands of Meredith Steinke. The setter, they decide to joust with each other. That's going to go out, and a great job there by Lydia Fleury to see it and the bench. Point, Lady Oaks. But I was watching here, Coach Kinsler she's watching what's happening on the game, and she's kind of watching the strategy and trying to figure things out. It is Coach Gross. A rotation error. Again, they must just be moving a hair soon. Before the ball was struck. So that's what it's going to be. That's a rotational area. And I'm pretty sure the coach is talking about, or the coach and the official, because right on. That was nice that we had the instant replay. See what Justin's got here for a shot, trying to see where he's at. Got the serve coming here again by Lydia Fleury, 7-4. If I have it right, she's run off 5 in a row. And I jinxed her. Well, that's not true. I don't believe in that stuff because she can't hear me anyways.
That's right. That's right.
7-5. Lady Oaks. Fleury has a seat. She's got to probably rest that arm. Served by the Libro for the Lomira Lions. Number 5, Savannah Taylor. Severgino, block attempt there. Ball's going to come back as Hayden Colleen, just a sophomore again, elevates a little bit more. Now, Coach said that she didn't think that the team had the height that they had last year, but I gotta say, Hoffman, she's right. They don't have overall height, but you've got Hoffman, and you have Bass, and you've got Steinke out there. Good block. Come to the outside, touch. Oh, tried to get a hold of it. Bass had the reaction, but couldn't bring the ball back up. And a point to Lomira. Coming back, getting ready to serve. There's a good camera shot there by Justin. Here's the serve coming back. Hoffman puts it over right into the setter, swinging, and it's going to go off the hands and celebrating like crazy. Happens like once or twice, and then they forget. Especially at the small schools. Nice serve there by Ryan Vielbig, but better dig and swing and a miss. That's going to go out by Trista Gassner. So I was talking about though. Look at over at Ryan Vielbig is over here looking over at Coach Gross. Serve into the net, the freebie. And a timeout before the serve, so I think Ryan got lucky with the celebration there. So Justin again here on with the students section. So I think we're going to step aside. We'll take a quick break, and then we'll come back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer, Cam Hatcher, and Justin Schwartzmiller here on Radio Plus.
Good luck, Oakfield, in your game today from Coles, Henke, and Kemmel Insurance. They've been serving the community for more than 80 years. Well-trained, experienced agents that work for you. Coles, Henke, and Kemmel Insurance makes the insurance process easy and affordable. See Julie, Wendy, and Dennis today for any and all of your insurance needs. Coles, Henke, and Kemmel Insurance of Brownsville and Oakfield. Good luck, Oaks, in your game today.
Welcome back to Oakfield. Ryan Vilbig here still on the serve. She got lucky on that last serve with the timeout. 10-6, Lady Oaks. Good serve right over. Tried to dump it, was the setter. That time I think she misread it in Madison Bowden. 11-6, so this time the timeout did not stop the bleeding here for Lomira. Hoffman, hello. Georgia Hoffman, and the celebration here by the student section with a big kill.
Not a lot you could do with that one.
I mean, you got to get the blockers up in front of her, but she has got such power that she probably drives it right through the block. It's going to be popped up. Free ball coming over. A hustle. Good job there by Savargino. It'd be talking with Vielbig. Hoffman says thank you very much. And puts another one away. Vielbig on the serve. Popped up by no touch. Nope, was not. They thought for sure. Hayden and Hinkie, they're over there saying, don't touch it. She pulled her fingers away at the last second. Good thing she doesn't have those big fingernails. Or maybe she does. Nope, I don't think so. Here comes the serve. Off the hands, number 13, Haley Kasperi. And another point. Boy, what do you do here? 15-6. And Lomira, we talked about this. Look at the roster. We saw them during warm-ups. They've got the height, they've got the experience, and they just cannot execute right now. Ball put up, taking a swing, but just more of a rollover. Here's the set to Georgia. Hello, off of the hand. And the touch in the back row. And the Lady Oaks still continuing. Ryan Vielbig just rolling points. And we were talking about off camera here, Cam, that about Coach Gross and Coach Kinsler. You can see them talking to each other constantly. Tried to get one over on two, back to the center this time, and taking the swing is Layla Bass. Outside, couldn't quite get it. Good cover on the dink attempt. Right to the center this time, and a smack, but I think she was into the net. It was.
Yep.
Could see it.
I could see that one through the camera screen.
Back on Justin's hammer there. I don't quite have the Radio Plus has got the great setup with the NDI stuff, and I got to work with Ike, figure out how I can get that. Vielbig still serving. Where did she start? What, you know where she started? I can't remember. Boy, it's 18-6. The Lady Oaks are just taking it to Lomira. Oh, a nice short serve. Wow. Are you kidding me?
I believe it was actually 6-4 Lomira when she started serving.
No kidding.
If I remember correctly.
That's what I thought it was somewhere in there, but I don't think so. I thought they had the lead because I want to say it was, or tied 6-6, because didn't Lydia Fleury run off three?
8-6.
8-6, thank you.
That's what it was.
Hoffman tried to get the big swing. Either way, that's 11 points in a row she has run off. Into the south outside to the right side hitter. This time, put up into the air. Go to Hoffman. She's going to have to roll it over. Couldn't quite get the set. In the center, Hoffman right there. Oh, they're going to say it was on the side of the net. And how great of a server you are. I just can't. But they were doing a good job of mixing it up. They weren't serving to the same person.
Right, and it wasn't just on the serve. Not a lot of service aces in that run.
Hoffman has to roll it over after Savargino put it up and Vielbeek brought it back in. Swing. Hoffman dives, gets it in the center. Bass calls for it. She finds the opening and finishes it. Wow. So can you believe Coach Kinsler says we're young and we're not very experienced?
Right.
Time.
Restaurant offers a wide range of menu items, but is well known for their fabulous Friday fish fry salad bar, which is available both Fridays and Saturdays, along with Saturday prime rib. Another local favorite is the Sunday broasted chicken special, which comes with mashed potatoes or choice of potato, corn, and dinner roll for an affordable price. Katie also offers catering for just about any need or occasion. Katie will customize the menu to your needs. Check out Katie's Log Cabin daily specials Tuesday through Sunday.
Welcome back here to Oakfield. Serve 20-7 on the New Medical Center Integrated Healthcare scoreboard, and that rolls off the hands of Nora Buskey. And you can just see, Justin, you got a better shot than we do, but we can see here on the camera just the frustration on the faces of the Lionesses. Set to the outside, too close to the net. And a point, and they're going to give credit, as I'd love to see again the celebration there, as Lydia Fleury points right at the freshman Addie Henke and says, a great block. Savargino, 22-7. So, Justin, yeah, I don't know what you're seeing. Good block there.
There's a lot less communication going on for Lomira compared to what's going on for Oakfield. Like, I can clearly hear Oakfield, but I don't hear anything coming from Lomira.
Yeah. And even right there, they just had a big point. Oakfield was in the net, but not much of a celebration to get the point. 22-8. Good set by Liebnow to Hoffman. Couldn't quite get as much on it as she wanted. Free ball, Savargino right to the setter in number 4, Hayden Colleen. Tried to put it down was Hoffman. Block! Great job there by Lydia Fleury in the middle. And again there, Hoffman, and this time, point. They're going to say double hit. Boy, 23-8. Alexis Liebnow going back to serve. Drives that ball deep to Lomira. Back row hit. That's going to go out. A great attack, I thought, there by Trista Gasner. She had a kill before from back there. But too much.
Just a little behind that one. Not able to get on top, get it down.
Yeah. Here we go. Set point. Liebnow down the line, just wide. Oh. Line judge there is trying to make the call. They're going to say that it was.
I think she meant to call it out and just motioned in.
Oh, got it. Okay. Good shot there, Justin, on the server. Number 14, Mia Norland. Here's the serve. Popped up, this time by Hayden Colleen. Lydia Fleury tried to roll it over, couldn't get it. And a point to Lomira. That's the first time I've seen a smile on a girl, I think, over there from Lomira. I want to say that was looking. I want to say that was number 13, Haley Kasperi. Here comes the serve again. Popped over. Brought up into the air, right back at Colleen. This time she gets the set. Set up by the libero, Savannah Taylor, and a block. And a point. The point. Got a good shot of the student section over there. Blackout night here in Oakfield. We're going to step aside here. We'll come back and give a little bit of an update here, but let's get a little bit in the huddle there of the ladies dancing here from Oakfield, and they definitely have something to be dancing about.
Up 2 sets to nil. Absolutely, I'd be dancing too.
Well,
especially
that's
after winning that one in such convincing fashion.
I did not get the full score. Was it 25-10?
Did they get the 10?
I think it was 25-10. I think they got the last two. We're going to step aside, hear from our sponsors. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer, Cam Hatcher, and Justin Schwartzmiller here on Radio Plus.
Oakfield Elevator is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Oakfield Elevator is a feed and grain company. They service clients within a 30-mile radius of Oakfield. They specialize in dairy feeds, but also have steer, pig, chicken, and other small animal feeds, as well as corn for wildlife. Oakfield also has a grain facility in which they market corn and soybeans for local farmers. Oakfield Elevator of downtown Oakfield. Good luck in your game today.
Every beginning starts with a breath. When buying or selling a home, it's easy to forget to take one. Brooke Bourne and Rock River Realty can guide your next real estate venture without the worry. Home markets are changing, and Brooke Bourne meets the market with only a 2.5% commission. It's true, 2.5%. Save the stress when you work with the best. Contact Brooke Bourne at 920-251-0500 or email brookebourne@rockriverrealty.org.
Tractor in our area. See Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Back.
Okay.
Welcome back here to Oakfield. Oakfield ladies went right quickly out there, and it looks like Coach Kinsler said, "Put me on camera," so that we can see how things are going there. I think she's changing her tune now.
I should give her the headset just to see what she'll say. And she's looking at me now.
That's okay. That's why we do this. Make the kids feel good and the coaches uncomfortable. No, that's
right.
not true.
That's right.
Well, I thought this would be a tighter match, especially after, again, looking at the expectations with the teams during warm-ups, having Coach Kinsler's conversation recorded. Thought for sure that she thought that her team was way too young.
That's the sign of a great coach. You got to undersell your team. Undersell, over-deliver.
And she certainly undersold the daylights out of it. But it shouldn't be. Again, Lydia Fleury, to me, she looks like she's added more height, a little bit more muscle here as only a sophomore. We talked about this before. You said Georgia looks like she's lost a little bit, but definitely is elevating and swinging harder than she was last year.
Absolutely.
Alexis Liebno across the front. I mean, those are all three players back. Severino is back again as the libero. And Ryan Vielbig.
Man, did she go on a tear serving that set.
Yeah, what did we figure, 11?
11, I think that's what, yeah.
11 points on the serve. Lomira going to start things out. It's going to be number 14, the setter, Mia Norland. There's the serve, hard serve, right at Hayden Colleen Hoffman. It's going to be a lift, 4 hits.
Never crossed the tape.
Got it. Good reaction, though, by the ladies there as Hoffman was able to still find it and try and put it back over. Up 2-0. Lomira again. That's going to go off of the net. Not much you can do, especially when Lydia Fleury is trying to get to the outside. They're having a conversation about who, but you know what? It wasn't from the coaches. It was the girls talking to each other. And guess what? This is exactly how the last set started. It was 3-0. Into the net for the freebie. side out. It's now 2-1. Serving is Alexis Lieb now at center, and a good job with the hands getting on it, but they're going to say in the net. Hey, geez, I see her look.
I just overheard Georgia Hoffman, as the student section was sitting down, she told them to all stand up. You guys can't be sitting.
Oh, gotcha. Hey, well, I love that. And that's not, Georgia's not afraid to take charge, ever. Free ball coming over. 3-1 is the score for the Lionesses. An outside hit that Hoffman says, have a seat. Wow. Did she? I guess that's something I should probably take a look at, but it's 3-2 now. Georgia Hoffman coming back to serve. That hurts to move her out of that front row, but I'd like to see her get a back row attack.
She's also had some of the more impressive digs from the back row, you know, as one of your...
What was the call here?
Serve out of rotation?
I don't know what's going on here.
Missed something.
I did too. So I looked down, and all of a sudden, I heard a cheer going on.
I don't know. He held up, I think, 5 on his hands. Did she take too long?
Maybe. Into the center, outside. Good job there. Savarino tried to lay out to pick it up, couldn't, and there's a great swing by number 13, Haley Kasperi. And maybe now that was enough that last set to get the Lady Lionesses from Lomira rolling. Here's the serve. Off of the hands of Hoffman. Savarino puts it back up. 3-1 coming over by Lydia Fleury. Put up there by the setter, Savannah Taylor. Little touch shot. Right there was Colleen. Fleury couldn't quite get the swing that she wanted. Liebno. Savarino to the outside. Swing again by Colleen. Swing and a block up there. Good job with the hands. Off of the net as well. And pulls a string a little bit, and a point to the Lady Oaks. And that's got to be exciting after playing a longer point like that to still come out on top for the Lady Oaks. 5-3, however, Lomira with the lead.
Those can be real momentum swings for one team or the other to
Lydia
win or lose such a long point like that.
Yeah, Lydia Fleury put up 4 of them the last time and into the net. I'm not going to say what I saw on her lips when she did that, but it wasn't, I think I hit the net.
Whoopsie daisy.
So as I was talking, Fleury is the one that gave them the lead the last time. It's 5-4 for the Lomira Lions. Careful on the chair. And it's now 5-5. Fleury again, just a sophomore. Justin's got the portable right there. We get to see her starting motion. Flip off into Cam's shot with a receive. Good job there. It's going to go just a little bit out, about 2 feet. And taking the lead again is going to be Lomira, 6-5. The Lionesses got to battle to get themselves back into this contest. Tessa Kettinger, just a sophomore, to serve now. She's the one that has been attacking the ball pretty well. From the front, Hoffman from the back row just missed. I think she was right on the call, but it didn't miss by much. You'd like to see Georgia take a little bit more of a swing on that from that back row. 7-5, put up into the air. Liebnow, Bass tried to finish, couldn't. Liebnow's gonna go to the outside this time and get it to Ryan Vielbig, or sorry, Meredith Steinke. I was gonna say, that cannot be Vielbig. But Steinke isn't much taller.
No.
And a good finish there to get the side out. 7-6. Server now is gonna be Hayden Colleen. That's gonna be shanked out off of the hands. So that went off of Ivy Schultz. She's a little ginger there. I don't know if she pulled something or twisted something. You know, we heard too, Coach Kinsler talking about that her team had injuries. That's going to go out. Schultz let it go. Ivy does not look comfortable out there. Maybe she's doing okay now. They're waiting to make sure that I don't know what it's called, the substitution was legit. Serving is Trista Gasner, just a junior. Hoffman all the way to Colleen. And this time taking the swing is the freshman Addie Hankey with a big smile on her face for not hitting the net. In the center, Bass gets it back up into the air, off of the ceiling, and a free ball coming over by Savargino. Good reaction there. Off of the roof, into the net by Emily Fenrick, the senior for Lomira. With the portable unit, and we'll see if we can get interviews here with the Lady Oaks. Should they win it, why, Layla Bass is having a day there. 2 blocks, and it finishes. But I got to tell you, I love the celebration and the excitement there for the junior. 9-8, Lady Oaks with the lead. Vielbig once again. I mean, how you got to talk to her with her 11 points. And into the net. Not saying it didn't happen, but must have been before when I switched the camera. Vielbig with a good serve, 10-8. The Lady Oaks, Hoffman back coming at her, and here's the swing and a block. No, hammers it through the block, and that's what we thought would happen.
Yep, absolutely. Sometimes that doesn't always work, but sometimes you can get away with just powering through that block and they're unable to control it.
Pure power that time. Vielbig is again on a run. So I got to think about it here. I think they were trailing 7-8. That's 4. Out of the back row. Savargino laying out. And oh, you know what? She is not going to let that ball fall without an effort. Great job there by Savargino. So right now on my radar, and you know one thing I haven't checked, Cam? I haven't checked to see what's going on in our chat. Audio is cutting out during all replays. Okay, I'll see if I can fix that. Thank you very much for putting it there. 12-9. Lady Oaks. Savargino. So let me see if I can figure out what's happening on that instant replay. So
where are you watching from? Who are you pulling for?
Hammer. Lydia Fleury with a flurry. You could just see that coming. Such a sweet setup. Serve coming back free. Savargino right to the setter to Hoffman. Oh, just a little bit out, and they're going to say double contact on that one. So let me see if I can phone. I did not have that there. It is not there, so we'll bring that in. I apologize that I didn't have it going. Popped up by Vielbig. Fleury, and a left-handed shot there by Lino, who runs into position with a big smile, trying to hit over the block of Fleury. And it goes deep. And you can see that the coach and the players were looking at each other, trying to figure out what they needed to do. So thanks, Bruce. I should have looked earlier, but One of the things you guys got to do is you got to put some stuff into the chat here quickly for both teams. Another swing there by Georgia Hoffman. So remember that's that microphone, that KT, that I need to add, because these are all different inputs.
Yep.
And then typically the thing that happens also, Cam, when you do that, is it's going to switch it over to the sound system. I'll go to the stream only, and we want both. Hoffman! One more time.
She is just on a roll.
You know, I'm hoping that we can get from Coach Kinsler exactly the full stats there. They typically are putting the stuff on the iPad, so hopefully we can grab it. And we'll have to see if it is there. So you see how it switched it right here to stream only. So I need to pop this back so that we can hear it system. And thank you for letting me know. Adjusted on the portable shot. Coming back to serve for the Lomira Lions is Ivy Schultz. Thanks again to the 22 computers who are logged in there. Hope you're enjoying our broadcast. Liebnow trying to get there. (16-12) still for the Lady Oaks. There's camera work there with Justin on the portable. Here comes the serve from Schultz. Savargino puts it up. Back set. Hoffman hammers it through. It rolls across the tape. I was kind of surprised they didn't go after it. It was rolling there. They kind of watched it roll across the tape. 17-12. Hoffman on the serve. Outside, good swing there this time. A little bit of a celebration by Haley Kasperi with a big swing for the junior. Maybe that's enough to get a little bit of life into the team. We'll see. Here's the serve. Right on the line. Hoffman and Savargino let it go between them. Georgia says, my bad. Let's see now. I'm going to play that instant review just to see if the sound is carrying. It's too early in the season to have the perfect broadcast. Fleury puts it into the corner on a big swing to get the point, 18-14. So now why on earth did that happen? Okay, got it. Yeah, stick with us here. So I think right now from what I'm seeing, you got to talk to Hoffman. That one's going to go off the hands of the libero. It probably would have been out. I'm assuming if you have to jump as the libero and you're only like 10 feet from the baseline, that would be an out. But Justin, that goes back to what you were saying. There's not the communication there. They have to be talking to each other. Big dig by Georgia Hoffman. Cross-cut shot. That's going to be hammered. Hoffman takes that. Liebnow goes on a back set, goes over, and then backing into the net. Accidentally, she was trying to get the ball, was number 9, Meredith Steinke. So my vote, we got to talk to Georgia. I mean, she just hammered the daylights out of the ball. You got to talk to Ryan. She's probably got at least 15 points scored. Who else? I mean, I think all these girls have been playing.
Yeah, I mean, Liebnow, you take your pick. It's been a well-rounded effort.
Savargino laying herself out there and driving it right through the block. Georgia Hoffman, and it's now 2015.
She said she's ready to go home.
Maybe not. I am, though. Geez, I didn't realize it's 8:45.
That was my bedtime.
Here comes the serve into the net by number 4, Hayden Colleen, just a sophomore. But you know what? The team rallies around her. She still has a smile on her face, so it's easy to do when you got 2 sets in your pocket, right?
Didn't allow her to put her head down for a second. Hey, it's okay. Get the next one.
Serving now with number 10, Trista Gassner for Lomira. That's going to go deep. Gassner's she made a couple of good attacks coming out of that back row. Got Justin on that portable here on the Oakfield side. Substitution, Vielbig coming back in. Let's see, this should be nothing for her. She only needs 4 points this time.
It's light work for Ryan.
Yeah, from what we're seeing so far. Great serve, picked up there, nice job there by the libero. Center hit, that one was a lights out smash in the center by number 15.
Nora Buskey?
Yeah.
Man, she drilled that one.
Beautiful timing, great set. Buskey finishes big. Here's the serve by Buskey this time. Hoffman takes it, comes right back out to her. Couldn't quite get the full swing. Here comes a free one over. Let's see what they get set up this time. Savargino, this time in the center to Colleen Hoffman. Big finish for Hoffman again. Are you surprised?
Nope.
I'm feeding her
Not
all
at all.
day.
Every time.
All day long. Give her a chance to light it up.
Until they can find an answer for it, I don't think I'd stop.
And they've tried to put 2 blockers on her, but she powers through it. Back set, off of the tape. Hey, she'll take it, however it happens there by Gassner.
The student section, I think they want to go home too. They're chanting how many points they need to be done.
we keep hearing that over here.
I think they started at what, 8?
Yeah. They must have maybe some homework to go do.
Yeah, they started at 15, so they with 10 points
Counting
to
down
go.
there. Okay. Well, right now I believe it's 3 points. 22-18 here on the New Medical Center Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. I hope you've been enjoying the broadcast so far. We've been enjoying bringing it to you. Lead now, Hoffman in the center. Off some hands. The timing is absolutely amazing on that. Right, I mean, look at the timing of that set. Right there in the center, just a quick set pow. 23-18. Lead now on the serve. Right in the center. This time they're trying to answer. Hands, there was flurry. And a good decision, I think, there by Hayden Colleen to put it back. Couldn't quite roll it over out of the back row. Was Gassner, and a point.
Another double hit.
Maybe we should interview the refs, because I think they've got more points.
They absolutely do.
With the
MVPs.
double hits, yeah. I mean, it's... I'm not saying, again, that they're not calling it right. I'm not saying that at all. I just have not seen a contest between 2 varsity programs.
With that many double hits.
Yeah, no. Savargino to Alexis Lieb now. She puts it over. That ball is going to go down again on 2. We've been surprised. I've always been surprised how the setters know how to do that. Now, that one I think was an automatic because the ball was rolling pretty close to the top of the net. What do you think here? Georgia Hoffman finishes it with an ace serve, maybe?
Well, she's got to get it over the net. She's hit 2 into the net so far tonight. There
Good
we
job
go.
there, popping it up by Gassner. She's going to take a rollover shot. Lieb now in the center. Flurry tried to take the big one. Right to Lieb now again. This time a back set. Steinke on the swing. Rolled over. Savargino couldn't quite get there. I just don't. You know, I was crazy too, but there's no way in heck I'm diving. She doesn't have enough pads on there, and she doesn't have nearly the pads I have around the center.
I think she felt that one when she got up a little bit too, but she didn't show it.
Yeah, a little bit of grabbing on the hip bone, but 24-20. Hoffman dives this time, goes over. Lomira has a chance. Nope. Across the net, all the way to the outside. Lieb now in the center and finishing the game and the contest here for the Lady Oaks is Lydia Fleury. Hey, I'm going to let you decide who we're talking to. I got both of the microphones down there. Justin will got the headset that he might be able to pass off to you. We'll have to see. Maybe you don't need it, but we're going to step aside. We're going to come back here. Quickly, when I hear from some of our sponsors, we'll talk to Coach Kinsler, and you pick any 3 that you want to talk to. You're listening to Jeff Sauer, Cam Hatcher, and Justin Schwartzmiller here on Radio Plus. Lady Oaks, 25-20 in the first game, 25-10, 25-20 to finish. We'll be back.
Holman Auto is very blessed to have served our local communities for 50 years. From a small used car store with 4 employees to 5 locations and over 100 employees, we would like to thank our many customers and our communities for the past 50 years. Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Waupun, Holman Chevrolet in Waupun, Holman Ford and Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Ripon, Holman Chevrolet GMC in Ripon, and the location where we began 50 years ago, Holman Value Center in Waupun. Thank you for allowing us to serve you, our customers, our friends, for the last 50 years. And we look forward to the next 50 years. Holman Auto, great selection, award-winning service, low prices, and a relaxed buying atmosphere. We make you feel at home at Holman Auto Group in Waupun and Ripon, serving you for 50 years and counting.
Every beginning starts with a breath. When buying or selling a home, it's easy to forget to take one. Brooke Bourne and Rock River Realty can guide your next real estate venture without the worry. Home markets are changing, and Brooke Bourne meets the market with only a 2.5% commission. It's true, 2.5%. Save the stress when you work with the best. Contact Brooke Bourne at 920-251-0500 or email brookebourne@rockriverrealty.org.
Oakfield Elevator is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Oakfield Elevator is a feed and grain company. They service clients within a 30-mile radius of Oakfield. They specialize in dairy feeds, but also have steer, pig, chicken, and other small animal feeds, as well as corn for wildlife. Oakfield also has a grain facility in which they market corn and soybeans for local farmers. Oakfield Elevator of downtown Oakfield. Good luck in your game today.
Welcome back here to the gymnasium here at Oakfield. And what a dominant performance here by the Lady Oaks. Joining us right now is Coach Kinsler. She likes the camera as it is, so go ahead and have Cam go ahead and interview.
Live?
Yeah.
All right, Cameron Hatcher here with Coach Kinsler. Coach, great game. Give us your thoughts.
We came to play tonight. We've been working a lot on the momentum and bringing intensity and rising to that momentum, and I think the girls really showed up to play tonight. They had some intensity that I haven't seen yet this season, so it was fun to play. Georgia Hoffman was hot on the outside, and I said, feed her. She's not being stopped until she's stopped. Feed her the ball.
I think I said
and
that
that's exactly what we need to do. When she's hot and they can't stop her defensively, that's what we need to do. And we used her a lot last year on that same occasion, so it was fun to watch. We started off a little slow. I said, they're out hustling us. We need to hustle. We need to get to the ball, and we picked it up halfway through that first set, and it was fun to watch. It was a good game.
That switch flipped. It was
yes,
great
it
to
did.
see. Let's see. What I think you sold the team a little short before the game in your pregame interview. You talked about the inexperience and several different things. We didn't see it.
Yeah, I mean, we're playing with two sophomores that don't have varsity experience and a brand new freshman. I don't want to downplay the team, but it's the truth. We're young and we're inexperienced on the court with only 2 or 3 returning players, but we have really picked a solid leadership with some of our seniors, and they're able to pick and mold some of those freshmen and sophomores. And actually the freshman we pulled up was just pulled up last week Thursday. It's just, we've been able to roll and adapt, and they know they're inexperienced and they're here to learn and grow, and they're outstanding athletes in terms of being coachable and learning and using our coaching and understanding what they need to do. So kudos to those young girls because they have stepped up in big areas for us.
And you and Coach Gross, you guys, I mean, do you share the same brain wavelength here? Like, you guys just seem to be on the same page about everything. You would be kind of sitting back watching, he would be talking to the girls, and vice versa.
It's the first year he's with me, and the first year I have an assistant, and I don't know how I lived without having an assistant, and he has come in and he's just rolled with so many great pieces. He brings a really great defensive position to the game. He coaches my hitters, and I can focus on all the other little pieces as well. He's amazing. I get to work with him every day, which is fun in 6th grade, and he's just brought an awesome element to the team, and the girls have been so receptive of him.
That's awesome. That's great. Well, it's news to us because Jeff and I both say, well, man, it looks like they've been coaching together for a while.
No, it's brand new, and it's incredible, so I love it.
Thanks, Coach.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's talk to some of the girls.
Yes, thanks for the coverage.
Just remind Cam to keep that microphone
Georgia, great
closer.
game.
Thank you.
So, where does all the power come from?
I don't know. I just kind of been practicing a lot.
I noticed
Senior, 4 years on
as-
varsity.
As that last game kind of wore on, the excitement, you kind of toned it back a little bit. You ready to get out of here? Let's handle business. Let's get it over with?
Yeah, I was getting. I'm not gonna say that actually. I'm not gonna say that. Yeah, I was just kind of laying it back a little bit, nonchalant.
Yeah. Do you have any idea? Like, have you heard numbers on stats? How many kills you did have tonight? No.
I got no clue. I did a lot of tooling.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a lot of straight down, but I mean.
Well, like Coach said, and we talked about it too. It's if it's working, keep feeding you the ball until they can stop. Until they have an answer, why do anything else?
Yeah.
Who you guys have next?
Lords. On Thursday, which
should be a good
is
game.
tough. Yeah, should be a good game. We're doing really good this year.
What are you anticipating, looking forward into that game compared to Lomira? Obviously, it's a much larger opponent.
Yeah, Lords is like our rival, so it's going to be a big game, loud game. Student section's going to be talking. Just got to drown it all out. Got a lot of young kids on our team, so.
I saw you a couple of times, look at the student section and tell them they can't sit down. It's not allowed.
Like,
Justin was able to pick that
Come
up.
on, let's go.
How much do you think that plays a role in the atmosphere?
Yeah, the crowd, crazy. It's like, it makes the biggest difference when they're up, and when the bench is up, when everybody's up, it makes the biggest difference.
And you guys definitely carried that energy throughout the whole game. Thank you for this.
Yeah.
Good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you so much.
How are you?
I'm
Lydia
great.
Fleury.
Are you tired?
No,
like you're just,
no. The adrenaline's still pumping.
Adrenaline's still
Yep.
pumping. Great.
Yep.
Wonderful game.
Thank you.
I'm running out of questions here. I'm just kind of in awe. I mean, you guys,
Justin, if you could relay
when
this
you
or maybe put
started
your
putting things
microphone
together,
down.
Things started clicking.
Mhm.
It's like you could do no wrong.
Yeah, that second set we really were going. Yeah.
Lydia really seemed like
what
she had a
about-
great attack
It
going.
seems like there was a lot of double hit calls tonight. What do you think
Yeah.
the reasoning behind that is?
I don't know. Sometimes the passers don't get it. It's kind of hard to get under it and get a good set on it. So.
It seemed, I don't know that I've seen the last time I saw a game with that many. And we were
Mhm.
trying to figure out, well, maybe they're making the right call. We're just not seeing it, but
Yeah.
it's a lot more than normal.
Yeah, setting's a really hard position, so I give them credit.
Yep. A lot of big swings from you out there tonight.
Yeah. Mhm.
Have you put a lot of work into that in the off season?
Oh yeah, I do
Yeah.
play club ball, so
Okay.
I was
So you're around with that.
practicing. Yep.
That's good.
Mhm.
What can you tell us about tonight? Give us some insight. What it's like being out there.
Oh
in that such a tight
gosh.
first set, and then you turn around the next two and
Mhm.
win
I
pretty
think-
convincingly.
I think the energy really helped, getting up on everybody and really getting that energy going. That helps a lot. So, and we get that from the bench too. So.
That's good to see because you guys, it's somebody made a bad play, you're not
Mhm.
letting them get down, especially the younger kids, the freshmen and sophomores. You're not letting them hang their head at all. You guys are
Yep.
quick to jump on them, bring them right back up.
Mhm.
That's great to see that energy as a team. Bodes well for the rest of the season.
Mhm.
Good luck against Lords.
Thank you.
Hi.
Is the energy level still through the roof?
Yes.
You are all over the place out there tonight. How many bruises do you think you have?
My knees shouldn't be bad today, but my hip is definitely really
I
bad.
noticed when you got up, I saw you holding that hip a couple of
I always
times.
lean on my hip.
That's life of a libero.
Yeah, I guess so.
Part of the job.
It's part of the job.
You were all over the place out there tonight. They've a couple of big hitters on their side. Really put you to work.
I wasn't expecting that. They put some balls down.
They did. They did. It was kind of a surprise after watching warm-ups to see them come out there and drop a few in the game. A lot of great play tonight all the way around. I feel like it was a really good team effort. Obviously, you, Jordan, and Lydia all stood out, but it was a very good team effort. Why do you think that is, that everybody is contributing at such a high level?
When we put in the energy as a team, we always improve. We show improvements through every game when we have that energy through the roofs, and that's why I love when everyone is just together and having energy.
That's awesome. That's one thing that you, coach, everybody has said is the energy that you guys bring, and it's evident after every single play, every point. You guys are. That's what keeps you in the game. What are you anticipating with Lords coming up?
We played pretty good with them last year. They had a really good middle hitter. I could dig her hits, so I'm really excited to see if she got even better swing.
See what she's bringing this year.
Ready to see her improvements.
That's right.
But I think we should bring it pretty good. I think it should be a good game, a close game, but
that's what we're hoping. We're
good game,
anticipating.
yeah.
All right. Well, thank you. Great game tonight, and good
Thank
luck
you.
at Lords. Thanks. Jeff, back to you.
All right, great job there by Cam. First time we've sent him out on the floor to interview, so yes. I'll turn off that microphone there. But a great job by Cam. Justin, you're the only camera that's active, so stay right here with me. You can stay right here with us. That's fine. Again, a great job tonight. I thought that I was very impressed with how the team played. Cam had talked about it. All the girls had talked about exactly how they played together. They seemed like they were having fun, and Justin had said it before, it was the communication that I think was key between Oakfield compared to what Lomira was doing out there. So, again, a great job here for Oakfield. We did have this game potentially on the calendar to go and cover at Lourdes. And I'm not sure, maybe we'll make an adjustment to possibly do that, because after watching this tonight, I think
that should be a game.
Yeah, and it was last year as well, twice, I believe, that they ended up playing them. We watched them here. They had, I believe it was a 5-setter here, and then we went there expecting this very similar. And I don't think that it quite went that way, because Lourdes, again, has great athletes all around. But absolutely a great contest here today. I hope you've enjoyed our broadcast. Justin, thanks for coming over and grabbing a hold of the portable and getting down there and participating with the crowd and with the student section. Cam, thanks for flying over here after a busy day at school and putting in all of the AstroTurf there, and congrats. Great job on the interview questions. Coach Kinsler may not like the camera, but I think she does like to share a little bit about her team.
That's right. She definitely does.
Yeah, so again, thanks for joining us here. This has been Jeff Sauer here on Radio Plus along with Cam Hatcher. Great game here, 25-20, or match 25-20, 25-10, 25-20. The Oakfield Oaks now above 500 at 3-2. Take care, God bless, and we can't wait to see you at a gymnasium near us. Jeff Sauer.